What's going on, guys? This is Mulatto Vanguard back with another video. So I posted this comment or thread, I should say, over on X. And this was a while back, or like a week ago or so. It says December 23rd, 2024. I want to talk about it here. I'm going to add some further commentary on this here, but it basically exemplifies everything. Let me read it for you. The weird thing about many Black Americans, mainly Gen X, Millennial, and Z, is that they want you to claim them and they want you to call yourself Black, but at the same time, they want to be able to disown you and say that you are not like us, right? They want to be able to disown you and say, oh, that's your white side, or you're different. You're not really like us. And they want to be able to kind of mock you and humble you and haze you. But then it's a very weird situation because, like I said, at the same time, they want you to claim them, to claim only being Black. It's really bizarre, but this is a reality of what we see out here. So let me continue on. This comes from their trauma of being conquered slaves. Tell me I'm lying, because I do not see this with any other demographic, and even within like mixed race groups within those said demographics, because you have a lot of people who are biracial that are Caucasian and Latino. Let's say they're white American and Mexican American. That's a very common mixed race configuration in the United States, and it's growing rapidly. Say they have two different parent cultures, right? Like maybe their mother is Mexican American, first generation, whatnot, and then their father is white American from several generations. So there's a lot of people that are biracial that come from that background, but they do not face the same type of kind of scrutiny and in-grouping and out-grouping dynamics that specifically mulattoes do, or what we call first-generation biracials who are of the mulatto configuration. We have a unique dilemma, if I can say that. I'm not going to say we're a victim and it's so bad for us. It's not. Really, it's not. It's not bad in this world for us. Not in this country, United States. There's challenges, but we have to talk about those challenges and find solutions for it. But what I'm saying is that I talked about people who are biracial, who are Caucasian and Mexican, or we can say someone who's like a Hapa, which is very common, biracial, group in the United States, which is Asian and Caucasian. And there is quite a few of them that have expressed some feelings of isolation or not fitting in, etc. But I'm gonna be honest with you, based off all the testimony I've seen, I don't believe it's like the same type of in-grouping and out-grouping dynamics. The Hapas don't face that the same severity that mulattoes do, right? I do not see it to where Asian people, monoracial Asian people, will tell Hapas, oh, you're Asian this minute, then the next minute, oh, you're not Asian enough, or vice versa. I just do not see that. I do not see it. And if somebody's listening to me who's Hapa or whatnot, if they can add some clarity, I'd love to hear more stories. But I just think that us as mulattoes, it's a unique situation, particularly when we deal with our African side, our Black side, the heritage on that side of the family. And we deal with the peer groups that are of that ethnic or racial group. Things get a little tricky because we see that the weaponization of the one drop rule and a constant in-grouping and out-grouping where it's like they want you to claim them, but then they want to kick you out of Blackness and laugh at you. Oh, is you light skin or something? I'm like, it's not normal to operate like that, guys. That's why I'm doing this video. I know a lot of you guys, you sympathize with what I'm saying. The message resonates with you because you have the same sentiments that I do. It's not normal. We see what's going on out here. It's not normal for us to be in that position. So we have to find solutions to get the hell out of that. I'm not in that solution or situation, I would say. I know I sympathize because I know a lot of people out here, they are. It's unfortunate, but let's talk about it. Let me continue on. I'll put some final thoughts here. They feel powerless in acting like they have some control over the identity of people with some African descent makes them feel more powerful. That's exactly what it is. And like the concluding statement that I put for the first kind of comment, this comes from their trauma of being conquered slaves, right? They want to feel like they have some power. And there's no other population or demographic that's going to kind of acquiesce to them or give them that. So they have this arrangement now, this very comfortable arrangement where they have these subordinate mixed race people that have African descent, where they feel like the remnants of the one drop rule is still kind of strong in this nation, United States. They still feel like they can kind of punk them, the mixed people, with this like black card that they talk about. The black card, your black card's revoked. This was membership access. It's a euphemism for membership access, the black card, to be accepted to the black community. Or another one they say is the cookout, invited to the cookout. You guys hear that? That is the African American community talking about membership access, being welcomed amongst a group. So they that's like a source of power for them, social control, and their ability to gatekeep blackness and, you know, in-group and out-group mulattoes, specifically biracials. To them, it gives them a sense of kind of power. They feel like that power because they know with every other group and every other demographic, oftentimes they feel powerless, right? And inadequate, unless it's like in some type of physical endeavor in a sports field or something like that, or boxing or something like that, right? But in outside the kind of realm of fighting or savagery, when it's academics or finance and etc., family building, family communities, then it's like, okay, they see the inadequate. They see the fact that they are inadequate in a lot of ways, comparable to these other groups. So it's the residual of being a conquered slave. And I just kind of reiterated, repeating what I've already stated. This is the fact. And we have to observe this, analyze this, and basically spread awareness, let other people know that we see what's going on. We have to draw attention to it, call it out. And as I always say, find solutions. We need to find solutions. We know what the problem is. We have to distance ourselves from the problematic situation and create something that's going to be more welcoming and normal for us. Because the situation's not normal where you're consistently overcompensating, having to prove yourself. It's like that stuff gets old really fast. What do you guys think about this? Let me know, post a comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Adios.